Hi everyone, hello, 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 and welcome. We are here, we are back together, and we are at the beach. I have been waiting, I have been hoping to have a beach day for the last few weeks, and we are finally back here. And when I say we, it's my honey and I. He actually said, I will come to the beach with you today. And the summer is wrapping up, and I just want to have some time with you. And if the beach is where it is, then let's go and we can sit down, get some vitamin D, and that beautiful sunshine is shining brightly above. We're just taking a breather this morning. We're not going to be here for a very long extended period of time because there is just so much happening and going on. And work is always going on as well. So we've even been working on the weekends, my husband and I. And I'm very much enjoying spending time with him, even if it's just work related, very frequently throughout the week. So we're just trying to blend our schedules and make it all work. And taking this time out this morning for probably, I'd say, like 3 or 4 hours. I mean, that's a pretty good stretch of time, I would say. And the sky is just perfectly matching the water today. It looks so magical to me. I hope that this camera is picking up how amazing everything just kind of blends together in the most beautiful, tranquil way. And I hope it makes you feel peace and comfort. And ooh, that water is making it all the way up to the chair. I actually even just got out of the water myself, which was really nice, just to kind of go in and get that morning refreshment of that cold, crisp water washing over you. There has been a storm coming for a couple of days, and we had a small earthquake here in Massachusetts this morning. So I'm wondering if that is why the sea is so extremely rough today. The waves are very, very high. I went into it about up to my knees, and still, just be cautious, be careful if you're in the ocean at any point in time, but especially when the surf is this rough, it's always better to err on the side of caution and not to go in too deep. So I just went into my knees and let the water rush over me as the waves were coming in, and it woke me right up. I had my large black iced coffee this morning, and I went in the water, and that is what got me going on this wonderful day. So Bubby actually just ran up to go to the restroom and go get something out of the car. So it's a rather distant walk over to the showers in the restroom facility. So I decided to stop in and say hi to everyone. We are just taking a breath, taking a moment, and enjoying the world and the ocean before us and that beautiful, beautiful sky. So I hope everybody has a fantastic day whenever you do watch this. I hope that you're enjoying the tail end of the summertime. The summertime rush is almost over, and it really does break my heart, but I am very much going to plan on staying very active more than any other year before. I'm going to hold myself to it just as much as I've held myself to it to be very active and out in nature this whole summer as much as I possibly could schedule in. And I'm going to do it through the fall, the winter, and the springtime too, which springtime is always when I start enjoying moving toward the summer. So that's usually the time that I start ramping up, going out, being out more often in the day than being at home. And then normally fall and winter, I start to really scale back and not go anywhere. But I did ask Bubby to get me snowshoes just in case we have a really, really snowy winter. And then I can go ahead and go snowshoeing. He got me snowshoes. He got me poles to walk. And, and I'm going to do that. Whether it snows or it doesn't, I'm going to be very intentional about how I schedule my days so that I can factor in as much time as possible to continue to be actively outside and just make sure that I'm moving my body and I'm having like some great time in the world. It's been very, very nice to be out in the fresh air more this year than I've ever been able to schedule in before. I've always basically worked in the summers year round. I've worked my jobs and it's always kept me indoors for the most part. In this full summer, I really had the time frames to be able to schedule in, whether it was just little segments of time or lengthier times, to be out in nature and in the world. So I'm going to do the best I can, whether it's a half an hour, an hour, a few hours, whatever I can make happen. And I'm going to continue to do that. So I plan on possibly going to do a lot of trails and stuff like that in the fall. Farms where there's a lot of room to roam on the farms and the land and stuff. Just kind of going around the pumpkin patches and to go through trails in the farm property. We have so many beautiful areas around us. Gloucester has a ton of beautiful, wonderful farms that have lots of walking paths. There's animals everywhere, on the farmland that we can view and see and spend time with. So I plan on frequenting that kind of stuff more in the fall, and we can just enjoy that and watching the foliage change and become really bright and vibrant and all kinds of beautiful colors like deep reds and maroons and oranges and yellows and deep greens and stuff like that as the leaves turn to fall leaves and start to fall off the trees. So we'll just move into every single month and be outdoors and watch all of the beauty of the leaves falling off the trees and then becoming wintertime. Now here in Massachusetts, probably I would say for the last 5 years or so, we've had a few very significant snowstorms a year. But it hasn't been winters like I've experienced, like when I was growing up. We had snow basically all winter long when I was growing up. It was snowy more often than not. And as I've aged and gotten older, the winters have become less and less snow, bitter cold for sure, and also lots of ice storms. So in the ice storm segments of the wintertime, I'm definitely not planning on going out in those type of conditions. But if it's a nice, fluffy, beautiful snowstorm and we're able to, get around even to just local areas, we can go snowshoeing and I can take you guys out in the winter wonderlands if we have really good snow fall and stuff, and we'll just enjoy things like that. So I'm just enjoying being outside and then also helping anybody that watches my videos get outside in a sense themselves through the videos. I do know so many of you personally because of emailing back and forth, and you guys are very, very forthcoming with me about your journeys through life and stuff. So I know so much about so many of you, and there are a lot of people here that don't get out too much for all different reasons. And I love to create these videos so that you can feel like you're outdoors with me and we're just experiencing nice time, out and about in the beauty of the world. So that is the plan for the months to come. We're already almost marching straight towards September at this point, and it's just going as fast as it usually does. And I'm trying to make plans to make sure that I'm on track to keep up with the goals that I have for myself. I do want to say too that on the days that I can't be physically active outdoors, my friend Donna gave me a terrific, you know, idea and things that she's been doing is she's finding like videos online that she really enjoys, dancing and things like that in her home with people that like to dance in their home and make YouTube videos. So if you just want some physical activity, some movement, some moving and grooving going on. Ooh, the water just came up, took my shoes and blasted them off. So let's take a move back really quick. She has, you know, just been dancing up a storm. And I think that sounds like it could be so much fun. So much fun to like turn on a video and just boogie on down. Now, I'm not saying that I'm particularly going to be the one boogieing on video, but I'm just giving you guys ideas to possibly move and groove on your own. Even if you don't have the ability to stand up and move and groove, maybe turn on a fun video where somebody is just enjoying some cool music that you like, and even in a chair you can sit and have a blast moving and grooving your arms, stomping your feet, whatever. I'm gonna start doing it at my house. I absolutely love to dance, and for the most part throughout my whole teenage years, even into my 20s, we danced quite a bit, especially me. I loved to go dancing, and we never really went out, but my friends and my family back in the day, it was very common to have like house parties, whether it was a birthday party or a holiday party get together. There was always music happening, and we would just start dancing in the living room, and we would have a super duper fun time. Going to weddings, going to all kinds of events more when I was younger, because that was the era that I was in then, where there were engagement parties, baby showers, weddings happening. So there was a lot of dancing through that like good 20 years of just boogieing on down. And I really do miss dancing so much. So I think that would be really so much fun to go ahead and just turn on a cool video for 20 minutes, a half an hour in the morning, just like Donna is doing. Shut everything off and just move and groove. So I think that would be really fun for any of us to even consider. And so that is the plan for that, possibly. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll turn on the video and then we can groove together, but don't hold me to it, because I'm just speculating right now that that's a possibility. But there's plenty of people that are doing it on YouTube right now that you'd probably very much enjoy having a dance session with. So that's just food for thought right there. But it's a beautiful day, and I just wanted to share a little bit of it with you. Bubby just came back, and we're sitting in the most beautiful spot to welcome this gorgeous day together and have some time together. And then right after we leave here, we have some more running around party planning to do for Celebration of Life. We have another upcoming party that is coming in September that we have to plan and prepare for, and just all kinds of stuff. Even Cindy is graduating. My son's girlfriend, Cindy, is graduating from her esthetician school. So we have a little gathering, you know, to help plan for that in the next couple of weeks. So there's a lot going on, and Bubby and I are going to leave here and start to do some more prepping and planning for those occasions, and then go home and start working. So that is what I got for you today, guys. I hope that you guys have a fantastic, wonderful, happy, awesome, special day. And I just want to show you the view of this beautiful beach one more time, all the way down there to the little point. Everybody is just having super duper fun. It is hot. It is so hot out, and it feels like $1,000,000. And the sky is gorgeous, and I hope that you guys enjoy it even through the lens that I'm sharing it with you. I hope everybody has a blessed one. I love you guys to the moon and the stars and the sky, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.